We continue our broadcast now with the escalating situation in District 8. Conditions in the district have worsened over the past 48 hours, prompting the government to issue a Level 3 alert. All textile production has ceased in the district, and we are told additional forces are being sent to help quell the violence.
A mockingjay is a creature the capital never intended to exist. They hadn't counted on the highly controlled jabberjay having the brains to adapt to the wild, to pass on its genetic code, to thrive in a new form. They hadn't anticipated its will to live. I see the mockingjays hopping about on branches as they pick up on other birds' melodies. As always, they remind me of Rue. I had a dream the last night on the train, where I followed her in mockingjay form. I wish I could have stayed asleep for just a bit longer and found out where she was trying to take me. It was a surprisingly short time before Gale appeared, a bow slung over his shoulder. I looked into his eyes. His temper couldn't quite mask the hurt, the sense of betrayal he feels at my engagement to Peeta. This will be my last chance, this meeting today, to not lose Gale forever. I could have taken hours trying to explain, and even then have him refuse me. Instead, I went straight to the heart of my defense. President Snow personally threatened to have you killed.
Anyone else?
Well, he didn't exactly give me a copy of the list. But it's a good guess it includes both of our families.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
I do have a plan, you know.
Yeah, I bet it's a stunner. Oh yeah, here. I don't want your fiancé's gloves anymore.
He's not my fiancé. It's just part of the act. And these aren't even his gloves, they were Cinna's.
Well, then I'll take them back then. At least I'll die in comfort.
Well, that's optimistic. You don't even know what's happened.
Well, let's have it then!
I decide to begin with the night Peeta and I were crowned victors of the Hunger Games, and Haymitch warned us of the capital's fury. I tell them about the uneasiness that dogged me even once I was back home. President Snow's visit to my house, the murders in District 11, the tension in the crowds, the last-ditch effort of the engagement, the president's indication that it hadn't been enough, my certainty that I'll have to pay. And the crowd of District 8 was just...
Well, I think you really made a mess of things.
I'm not even done.
I've heard enough. Let's skip ahead to your plan.
We run away.
What?
We take to the woods and make a run for it. Look, you said yourself that we could do it. The morning of the reaping. Hey!
Okay. I'll go with you.
Really? You don't think I'm mad you'll go with me?
I do think you're mad, but I'll still go with you. We can do it. I know we can. Let's get out of here and never come back.
You sure? Because I know it's going to be hard with the kids and all. I don't want us getting 5 miles into the woods and have you...
I'm completely and entirely 100% sure. I love you.
I know. I know. And you know what you are to me. Gale, I can't think about anyone like that right now. All I can think about every day, every waking minute, ever since they drew Prim's name at the reaping is how afraid I am. And there doesn't seem to be room for anything else. Look, maybe if we were somewhere different, somewhere safe, I could be... I don't know.
So we'll go. We'll find out. My mother will take some convincing.
Mine too. Look, I'll just have to make her see reason, okay? Take her on a long walk. Make her see that we won't survive the alternative.
She'll understand. I watched a lot of the games with her and Prim. She can't say no to you.
I hope not.
What about Peeta's family? They'll never come. In fact, they probably couldn't wait to inform on us. And Peeta's smart enough to know that. What if he decides to stay?
Then he stays.
You would just leave him?
Just take my mother and Prim, yes. I mean, no, I'll make him come.
And me? Would you leave me? Just if, for instance, my mother doesn't want to drag 3 young kids through the wilderness in the winter?
Hazel will see reason, okay? She'll understand.
Suppose she doesn't, Katniss. What then?
Then you'll have to force her. Okay, Gale, do you think I'm making this stuff up?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe the president's manipulating you. I mean, he's throwing you a wedding. I saw how the Capitol crowd reacted. Katniss, he can't kill you or Peeta. How's he gonna get out of that one?
Well, with an uprising in District 8, I doubt he's spending much time picking out my wedding cake.
There's an uprising in 8?
Not an uprising, maybe just unrest. People in the streets.
What did you see?
Nothing in person. Look, I heard something on the mayor's television, something I shouldn't have. It's all my fault, Gale. If I had just killed myself in the arena, if I had just swallowed those berries, then Peeta could have gone home alive and lived, and everyone else would have been safe too.
Safe to what? Be slaves? To starve? To send their kids to the reaping? Katniss, you haven't hurt the people. You've given them an opportunity. They just have to be brave enough to take it. There's already talk in the mines. People who want to fight. It's happening. It's finally happening. There's an uprising in District 8. Why not here? Why not everywhere? This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been...
Stop it! The peacekeepers outside of 12 are not like the peacekeepers here. Not like Darius or even Cray for that matter. The lives of the district people, they mean nothing to them. Less than nothing.
That's why we have to join the fight.
No, that's why we have to leave before they kill us and a lot of other people too.
You go then. I never leave in a million years.
Well, you were happy enough to leave before. I don't see how one uprising in District 8 does anything but make it more important that we leave. You're just mad about... What about your family?
What about the other families, Katniss? The ones who can't run away. Don't you see? It's not about saving us anymore. Not if the rebellion's begun. You could do so much. Here. I changed my mind. I don't want anything made in the Capitol.